Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beyond Life Paranormal Podcast Sunday Show. I'm your host, Russell Reynolds, and I got my dad, Russell Reynolds Sr., with me, my co-host. And we got a good show tonight. Before we get into the show and bring our special guests on we have each week, we want to plug a couple of events. Come see us June 4th through the 6th at Galena Days in Kansas. We will be there all 4 days. Stop by our booth. We'll have merch there, equipment for sale, cutting boards for sale, 3D printed items, figurines. So come on through and stop by and talk to us, meet the family of the Warrens. Like I said, we'll be there all 4 days. You can also check out the car show they got going on. They got rides, food. So be sure to check that out. Then the next event we are going to be at is Bordertown Paracon. Free admission for this. So you don't have to pay to get in. They have raffles, workshops. My dad and I are presenters this year. Our topic is residentials and demonology. So come check that out. We got several friends that are going to be out there. 10 Paranormal from Kansas, they'll be out there. Quite a few of them will be there. So check that one out. And then right after that, we will be at Crypticon KC, the big horror movie convention. We are the headliners for the paranormal portion this year. Get your tickets fast. I know the gold package is already sold out. The silver package will get you in all 3 days, 30 minutes early before general admission. If you want to wait, they do sell them at the door. And that'll just get you in as general admission tickets. So if you want in 30 minutes early, get your VIP tickets. You can also get tattoos there too. Our buddies at Independent Tattoo Company will be out there giving tattoos all weekend long. So book your appointment with them as well. And then after that, we will be at the West Kentucky Paranormal Expo. The headliners are Aaron G. Thompson, Outlaw Paranormal, the Wenda Brothers. We're also guest speakers out there as well. And Beyond Life Paranormal Research LLC will be there. So with all our merch, and our cousin Kathy will be there with us. And then right after that, we are all at the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo again this year. So come on out, see us out there. My dad will be there. I'll be there. And our cousin Kathy will be there. So come on out and check that out and have a great time. So without further ado, we're going to get into the show. We're going to bring our guests on. Our first guest is Carol Garcia.
Hi.
And then we have psychic medium Rebecca.
Hi, guys.
Who's finally feeling better.
I know. That was not fun.
We got a few people in the chat already. Hey, Gary, welcome back. Got Carol chatting in the chat already. Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara, I'm surprised she's not calling him Big Daddy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gary says tonight is a blue heart moon and it's cloudy here in North Carolina.
Yes, there were two moons this month. It's the blue moon tonight.
Tomorrow is Marilyn Monroe's birthday. She would be 100 if she had lived.
Wow.
No.
She's one of our cousins through Baltrusis.
Huh.
Greg says, hey, good to see you all. It's a great night.
Yes. Hi, Barbara.
Hi,
Hi,
Barbara.
Greg. Hi, everyone.
And then Gary says, Rebecca Carol waves. Barbara says, I don't know if he liked it or now. So, hi, Big Daddy.
Mhm.
If she calls me little daddy, I'll be
And
scared.
then Big Gurish, hey from Vermont. Hey, thank you for tuning in all the way from Vermont. So I thought tonight we'd talk a little bit about exorcisms and a little bit of demonology and all that crazy dark stuff.
Wherever the conversation takes us, right?
Yep. Barbara's laughing. So, in your opinion, we'll start with you, Rebecca. What is your opinion on a demonic entity?
They're usually very low vibration entities. A lot of them are older. A lot of them are rarer. There are several ways into which you can walk into a home and tell if your house is inhabited by a demonic entity, and several signs from the people that are dealing with it. And usually it's something that takes quite a bit to move them out and get them to move out of the property or wherever the area is that demon is trying to take hold of.
All right. What about you, Carol?
Yep, the same thing. It's a very low vibrational entity. It's definitely not a spirit. They never had. They were never in human form, right?
Yep.
Some do enter into people and take over and wreak havoc. And some of the ways that you know that they're in your home or as an attachment, there could be flies in the home. A person could be reacting totally different than their normal personality. Many changes could be happening to that person. Different smells in the house, really bad smells coming from different areas of the location where that entity would be moving around in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different things. I mean, there's been so many different things that people have recorded happening with the demon in a location, like oils running down the walls or
Yep.
the smells. You could smell sulfur, the flies in a home in dead of winter when there are no flies usually out, and like the dead meat smell. It's really nasty. Yeah.
You're both 100% right.
Then there's also other smells. It's not just the sulfur, the rotten meat with them. There's urine smell
Mm-hmm.
with them as well. The other bugs that are associated with them are roaches.
Yeah. Ugh.
Clutter is another big thing in a home if they got a demonic infestation.
Well, that one year I did, it made me sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about maggots? Are there maggots also?
Oh yeah,
right.
maggots with them. Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's also inhuman demonics, which are the ones that take over the human spirits.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just us as physical form; it can take over a spirit form too, and possess it.
See, everybody thinks that when you see somebody rising off the bed or climbing the wall, they think it's a demon doing it. It's a higher spirit.
Higher level demonic.
And it's that we handle it, some of them, if it's too powerful, we have to call somebody else in, like Farrah.
Yep.
And she'll tell us Oh, you can handle it. You know, she knows it because she deals with it. Well, she knows
Hey, Sandy.
we can handle it. So it's a couple of them that we handled. And like I said, holy water,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then you say the prayer in Latin. They don't like that.
It's a
And,
good way to determine
right.
whether there's something there or not.
And see with the prayer with Latin,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can get the name. If you got the name from the demon, then you got power over it.
Yeah.
Right.
You see,
Much
we
more
knew,
than without it.
right. We knew the name when we walked in there. And that's why I sit down in a chair. I let the demon come to me. And the demon came to me. But then my son was standing there, and I told him, throw the holy water, say the prayer. I think I said, get the hell away from me and get the hell out. That thing boogied.
Hmm.
But it was a lower demon.
Right.
But higher demons are tough. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're not
oh,
they're gonna fight you.
They're gonna fight you. It could be what we did that one year with Tracy, and that one right there. Oh, it took us like what 6 months
Mm-hmm.
to go in that house. We finally did it, and she was possessed. I mean, she was gonna kill her husband and
Yeah.
her kids and everything.
Yep.
So
Is it that the person doesn't want to release, or is it the demon that doesn't want to release?
It's the demon.
Demon.
Once it's got its hold and it's got its digs and claws into you, it doesn't want to leave that person.
you see,
That's
Right.
its target.
yeah, a demon breaks you down.
Yep.
Okay, it'll you'll be sick, or once you're sick and he knows it, he'll keep on till he breaks you. You know, and everybody, they say, "Oh, demon this, demon that." No, these demons go into hiding.
They're rare.
Yeah,
And they'll
long,
wait.
and
They have all the time in the world.
right,
Yep. They don't have to
Very
listen to
patient.
you. They're the perfect opportunists. They can lie and wait for years on end until they want to do something.
Yeah.
you see,
There were several times that they manifest even in photographs, and it's crazy to see how these demons are manifesting.
Yep.
right. See, me and my son, we know God fought these demons to get to where He is. See, a lot of people don't know that.
They're fallen angels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's why Carol's seen the angel around both of us, because we have that power. And when I come back, the good Lord gave me that. See, He gave it to my son. So we make a team, you know. And like I said about a wall, nothing gets in between us. That wall's always there. So if he's in trouble, I'm there. Or I'm in trouble, he's there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you go as a team.
Right?
We had a comment here. It said, I
What?
had a paranormal encounter before. Whenever I left for school in the morning, I heard a loud moaning noises coming from my dad's room. I think it was a ghost. It would happen a lot. And a bad smell like eggs.
We're going to explain something right now with smell stuff. It could be different, with, eggs or, rotten meat and stuff. Okay. You have to know what kind of smell it is. Now, if you deal with a demon, you'll know that smell all the time. But see, you can have a dead rat underneath your bed. You can have rotten food underneath your bed.
Right.
You can have
Or there could be a dead animal in the walls,
right.
or
like
under the
like
floorboards.
mice smell like propane when they're rotting.
Right.
You'll think you'll have a propane leak and it's a dead mouse. Electrical, if you got an electrical short, it'll smell like fish.
I'm gonna tell you something. You could get a book on this. We did history on this stuff, and you can get a book from the library and read up on it. And it'll tell you certain steps what you have to take.
Mhm.
And when we go in a house, we have the abilities to feel that is it really strong and where it's coming from.
Mhm.
We can walk in a room and next moment it'll hit us. Then we know it's really bad, a demon.
Yeah.
See? So, ghosts could play tricks on you too.
I've seen malicious spirits act demonic
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
just to scare you out of there.
Yeah.
like a good example would be like when Ed and Lorraine did Amityville Horror House, and they had the image of the little boy, and the
Yeah.
little boy had the red eyes.
Yeah. But see,
I don't know how many people I've argued with over that photo that they said the Warrens faked that photo.
they didn't fake that. No.
And it wasn't even them that captured that photo,
Right.
but they quick to blame the Warrens for it. And I was like, how are they going to fake it? It's 35 millimeter camera that has a negative that has to be developed in
Yeah.
a dark room. So how are you going to? There's no Photoshop back then. There's no AI. So how are you going to fake that? And they tried to say, oh, there was a little boy there. Well, if you look at the DeFeo little boy and you look at that little boy, it's the same person. The little
Yeah.
DeFeo boy was murdered. So how
Right.
is that going to be a live boy standing there?
And here's another thing. You remember when Lorraine went under? She was on the couch. She went under.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I could do that too, but I don't like to. I could focus. My son see me do it. I mean, I can what sit here and know what a house looks like. He seen me do it, right?
Mhm.
And where the rooms are, this and that, and the people go, wow, it. But I go into that little psychic way of focus,
Remote viewing.
right? And that's when I said to you, Carol, about I seen your daughter,
Right.
and guess what? You said blonde.
Yeah.
You got a daughter on there that's got like brownish hair,
Yeah. She actually did dye her hair brown once. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's the one I
And
seen.
my older one has darker hair than the two of us. Yeah.
Right. And I seen that right into the crystal. But see,
Yeah.
I watch your show, and I watch them crystals. Okay. Now, when what's her name? I can't think of her name, but does the ball.
Victoria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria.
She was right on that night. But
Uh-huh.
guess what? Huh? It's bad vibes coming off that ball. Okay? That's why you guys were getting all that. Okay? And guess what? Right where she was sitting, where was Craig? You see my point?
Where he was in comparison to where she was?
Right.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. She moved over towards Craig.
I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
have to look back at it.
Yeah, when you change the position. Okay? She was sitting there holding that, and she was asking questions. Okay? And a couple of them came out, and I want you to rewatch it. A couple of them come out what you said tonight was floating around in your room, in your house.
Uh
It came out of that crystal.
huh.
Gary had a question. He said, "Have you ever seen that photo with the husband and wife, and there's a dog-like face over his left shoulder?"
Hmm.
Trying to,
Yeah, we're trying to think on that one.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
No.
No.
I'll look that up.
But you did get your holy water, right?
Yes, I did. Yep.
And you're using it, right?
Yes.
Use it
That's
heavy.
why I was so surprised at what happened on Wednesday and where that went. I was really shocked.
It was bouncing off you because of the holy water.
Well, that's the whole thing with Estes and the spirit communication.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, your higher level demonics can walk right in the Roman Catholic Church and
Right.
not even phase them.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question. Me and my son's going to ask both of you, okay? And we can ask Barbara and all. All right? How often when you put them on your head, right, and you're asking questions, you got the blindfold, what comes through your phones, and you answer this question, okay? Some of it you don't understand, do you?
No, but Wednesday night, most of the time I don't remember anything.
See what I'm saying?
But Wednesday night I remembered.
And right, Becky?
Yes.
Yeah, when I do S's, I don't remember what comes through at all.
Right. You see? Because that's what I was trying to say to all you is that even my son knows this. You take a big gamble on this.
Right.
I don't do it. My son does it.
I don't go under. I'll do the questioning,
Question,
but that's
but
about
that's
it.
it.
I don't like going
He
under.
won't go under. I won't either.
I've been under before, and I did it at Missouri State. And when I started seeing that demonic crap coming through from the items of the Warrens there, I was
Oh,
like, nope.
yeah.
See, with my abilities, okay, I don't dare to go under. Okay?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I could see why.
You see?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm asking that question to you people, that some of it, when it comes out, and I notice when you write them down, you don't understand them.
Sometimes, when you're under, like, especially like what you just said right there, hit right there, because you don't always know what you're going to channel, and you don't always know what's going to come
Right,
through.
right. And you could channel something that come in and it'll stick with you after you get off the show.
Yeah,
You
even
do-
yes, even though you have no idea what you said or who
Right.
you connected with. Yep.
That and you guys are under for like 30 minutes
Right.
at a time, and that's hard on your body.
And you notice, Craig, you people keep on saying, Craig, it's time, right? Because his mind's not there.
He definitely does go longer sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, his mind's somewhere else.
And Barbara said she doesn't go under.
And
See?
there's been too many times where there's been things coming through, or things that we've all been seeing. Mostly, I've talked about a lot of it with Carol, and she's seen a lot of stuff coming through. But the time that you guys are doing it now on the show, that's intense. That's way too
That's
long.
right. That's what I'm saying. And
We usually only do 15 minutes at a time. And a good little trick is when you guys you have the two under, and then have like your moderator Barbara there start counting you out of Estes. Start from a countdown from like 10.
You know what's funny is the spirits in my boxes always know when it's time. I always hear goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
right,
I'm
because
so
they
used
stop
to
you.
it. They're so used to it now
Yeah.
that they just say goodbye.
Right.
But this past
Look.
Wednesday, I was the one that disconnected from them because I did not like what I was seeing.
Right.
And it wasn't even words that were coming through. It was what I was being shown.
And I knew when you stepped off, you went blank.
Yeah.
I knew something was bothering you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I said in my mind that you're going to get up and go off.
Oh, yeah. I actually walked outside.
Right. Because it was bothering you. And I'm telling you right now, it's a warning. Carol, get off, please. It's a warning.
It was really scary.
Right. That's a warning.
Yep.
You gotta leave this show. I know it's gonna hurt you, but you gotta do it, right?
But yeah, I mean it's dangerous when you're under that long
Mm-hmm.
and I mean
Too many things can come through, and you know,
it's
too many
straining
things could
your
happen.
body and then it's opening you up even more to let something attach.
Yes.
And I'm gonna explain something to you, okay? You tell me if I'm right or wrong. When you people say something when you're under, and then Craig's under, right? And it don't match up. What you're
Sometimes it
saying,
does. Sometimes we do connect with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you do. I've
Do.
noticed you guys do at times, and then
Yeah.
sometimes
sometimes you
it's
don't.
off.
It's
Like
off.
Yeah.
something's throwing him off, and something's trying to throw you off, so you're not coinciding with each other.
Yeah.
Something in between,
Yeah.
okay? And that's no good. And you
Well, that's
people,
what we've been
you
trying to
don't know who
see
you're talking
how
to,
it does connect between different states.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know who you're talking to.
No,
You know?
but anytime you turn on a spirit box or even just,
Right.
divination rods or, oracle cards or, pendulums, nobody knows who they're talking to.
You know how many times that him and me, we go in these places and he'll get touched on the shoulder. He'll turn around. What? I'll get touched on the shoulder. What?
Mhm.
You see me?
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Hey,
Okay?
Kathy. Yep, late as usual.
She's busy working.
Yeah, she's getting stuff ready just like we are for that event we got going on.
Oh, wait till you see this. Oh, believe me.
You definitely need to go live at the Paracon
Yeah,
so we can
I'll
see
go
the,
live
the
tomorrow.
table
Go
and
live.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll walk around, go live.
That'll be great to see that.
And this is what we're saying to you, And I'm
Well,
not
I
pushing,
definitely put on protections before I go under,
yeah,
that's for sure.
but Carol, I'm not pushing you.
No, I know.
Okay, I want you to understand that.
I get it.
But your thoughts and your kids are involved.
Yeah, that's why I keep them out of this whole thing.
That's what I'm saying to you.
They're not involved in any part of this part.
And okay, it's like say you had a little baby, all right? Okay, say about maybe what, 3, 4 years old. You're taking care of it, and you're into this stuff. If you have a demon, it's going to go for that little one.
Yes, that's for sure.
You see what I'm saying? We dealt what when we were pregnant.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when there's children involved, you shouldn't be doing this.
No.
Mm-mm.
And if I'm sick or something, okay, the other night I didn't come on because I was sick.
Right.
Okay. I won't do it because I know what happens.
Right.
And we see it all the time, don't we?
Yep.
And
And I mean, that's like the demonic. They know everything about you. They know your whole life
Yeah.
history.
Yes, they do.
and
Sometimes even more than we do ourselves.
Yeah, they know a lot more than we do.
Yeah.
that's why the good Lord brings you back down when you pass away.
Mm-hmm.
because it's for the good.
Right.
You see, and the point is that like we had that one guy was telling us that he died, came back, and
Hmm.
I told him he'll get used to it, but he's here on the earth to help people.
Right.
Okay. Now, here's another thing: the war's going on, right? People are dying.
That's kicking up the negative energy.
We're
all
getting
this
calls
war.
left and right.
Yeah.
You see?
Oh, the negative energies love it. Right.
Yeah.
Yep, with all the
Yeah.
violence that's going on, it's just feeding it.
Yeah.
But you got an idea of when you're going to move?
Who?
You.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, you are.
What do you
You're
mean?
moving in. You're moving in your swimming pool.
Oh. As soon as it warms up.
Yeah.
We've had so many days of rain
Yeah.
and it's ice cold again, the water.
Right.
No, thank you. I would turn into an ice cube.
It was almost 90 here today, and we got rain this morning.
Mm.
I had my Snuggie thing on. I was freezing cold here. It was so windy
I'm
still.
all. I'm
It
all.
was really cold. I
I'm
was at
all-
a celebration of life
Whoa.
and freezing.
I
Well,
wish I had a suntan. I don't even have a
you
suntan.
sound better, Becky.
Thank you. Yeah, it was
Our
I'm
prayers
bad.
were for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was not doing good, that's for sure.
No.
I was in the hospital for days.
You want to hear something? After you got sick, okay, I'm on medicine right now for it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I have my chest,
Yep.
because I have asthma real bad, and I take an inhaler.
I do too.
So, I'm on like 2, but I'm on a steroid one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And, I have to take it because, right, my lungs get
Yep.
really bad. My son had one time took me in emergency room. I was just the doctor said, "Wow, you're breathing," and that was a scary sight.
Definitely. I was on oxygen for a while in the hospital with the breathing because I had the breathing virus and then I had pneumonia in both of my lungs.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. Okay, when a Catholic priest, comes up to you, all right, and puts your hand on your shoulder, hand on mine, and say, "You people doing the Lord's work," and helping people in people's houses. That's good from a minister, and they believe in what? Demons. They don't believe in ghosts.
The new Catholic believe
Yeah.
everything's demonic to them.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as ghosts. But the old Catholic, the Roman Catholics, they believe in the ghosts.
Right.
Huh.
But you take the older ones,
Because you remember in the Bible, it was the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost.
ghosts.
Right.
The newer ones will tell you, don't even wear crystals and things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to the one where we get our holy water, and he's one of the newer Catholics.
Um,
And we told him what we do, and he said there's no such thing as ghosts. They're all demons.
I wonder why there's the change in
It's just changed over the years. I've talked to Wade about it, Father Bob about it, and he says, yeah, it's changed over the years with the newer Catholics, where the Roman Catholics still believe in that paranormal stuff. That's why Father Bob still does it and deals with paranormal too.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting out of this, people's houses and stuff.
Yeah, not many people are doing
No.
residentials anymore.
It's sad
Mhm.
Yeah.
Most
because
of them
there's a
are
lot of
all
people that need help,
just event teams and
right?
Well, we got a phone call you did with the two girls,
yeah,
and
that one's a bad one.
yeah, that's a bad one. We got to go out and do it.
And the one girl's pregnant
Yeah.
Oh no.
with triplets.
Wow.
And it's
So that's a
bad.
high risk pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then we got another one, right?
Yeah, in
that one's bad,
2
too.
weeks.
In 2 weeks. See, it's coming in. And we get bombed for it.
And then we
you
got
know?
another one in South Missouri.
Yeah.
Does it seem like certain times of the year it picks up?
It's around April,
Yeah.
May. It picks up.
But then when the war is going on, it's getting bad. You know?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it'll stop for a little bit during the summer. It'll slow down, and then it'll pick back up again towards fall, and then winter it'll slow down again.
I wonder what causes that.
Well, a lot of it is when the weather gets better, you're remodeling, you're doing more to a house, and
Going to yard sales.
Yeah,
buying
you're-
stuff.
you're bringing stuff into the house that's got stuff attached to it.
Now, you know what they're doing now is that people complain because they're buying a house and they're having, stuff going on in it. Well, before you buy that house, they want to call us in and do the house,
A house cleansing?
right? See?
Yeah, some states now are disclosing that the property's haunted,
Yeah.
Well,
where other states still don't disclose it. Like Missouri here, they don't disclose anything that happened in the house.
so anybody could just purchase a home and be
Yep.
unsuspecting of what's
Mhm.
going on in it
Yep.
if they don't check the record to see how many sales there were on it.
Mm-hmm.
We went and looked at a house that was for sale, and house is from the 1800s. It needed a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
We walked in the door, and you could feel it as
Whoa.
soon as you walk in the door.
It
It
is a
was
heaviness,
bad.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
there was something there.
See,
Yeah.
you buy a piece of land, you don't know. It could be people buried on the land.
Well, right. Yeah.
Well, that's our cousin Kathy. That's
Yeah.
what they deal with all the time out
Yeah.
there.
The land is very active.
Yep.
And then you build a home on top of it and the
Yeah.
house becomes active also.
Yep. And she's actually finding more and more in the history now.
And she did what? She found other graves.
Yeah,
Out
there's
there.
graves out there.
And I knew this way before she even checked it. She even came to me. She said, "You knew
Say
this."
she even agreed. Yep,
Yeah.
sure do.
See that? And I knew this.
There was old settlements back in there because of the railroad and all that. And Quantrill's been out there, Jesse James, Bloody Bill.
Has she seen the graves?
No, that's why we want you, Becky and them, you guys to come out,
We're gonna try to find them.
find them. But I know two of them are right next to, almost next to the house. Remember I told you about the flies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say,
Yeah, their kitchen window, they get flies in it constantly.
even in the winter. You see what I mean? So,
Yep.
And when we first went there, you went down the road a little ways, and there was a cemetery down there. There was a sign right by the road, and now it's gone, completely grown in. It's like it's not there anymore.
I'm going to tell you something. Well, maybe
Are the headstones there still?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
The
Yeah, I'm
headstones were removed?
I think so, or
Yeah.
they're broke off into the ground. But there used to be a little wooden sign about like this long on a tree that marked that cemetery down the road from their house, and now the whole sign and everything is gone.
I'm going to tell you something.
That's sad.
Yeah, my son.
Yeah, it's strange.
My son got a text message from the people we had up Kathy's house,
Mhm.
and that one there where she felt cold all the time. Okay, she sent a message back to my son and said,
Yeah, and
Boy.
Kathy said no headstones, probably never.
"Never," and said, "Wow, your father's fantastic. I don't get cold
Mhm.
anymore when I go in a house. Then if something's around me, I get cold.
Yeah.
You see, before
Yeah,
she
that's a
cold
good
all-
indicator when, to
right,
tell when something's around you.
Yeah.
yeah, and she felt it go right up her arms, and she said, "Wow." And then I did it to what's his name?
Her grandson.
Yeah, he was, seeing things.
Uh-huh.
I did it to him. He felt it right up his arms. You don't see him no more. Yeah. But, it makes me feel good that
I
I
don't
can
know
do
why, but I'm
something.
sensing something to the right of her house.
You will.
Yeah, that's where we get a lot of the
Yeah.
activities to the
Yeah.
right of the house.
Yeah.
That's where some of them pictures outside were caught. That Native American, that slave.
And there's one part on a corner of the house that she won't go by it.
Yeah. There's
I
something
know
to the
she's
right.
listening.
She's
So,
watching.
yeah. And she could agree with me.
It's giving me I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something's over there.
And I tell you, it's amazing.
Well, General Boggs was killed there during that Mormon skirmish. He was killed there.
And Jesse James runs through there like crazy. He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We went up to another cousin's house up the road. I hooked up some security cameras for her yesterday, and it's right near the railroad up in there. And her house, walked in there, and you could feel there was something in there.
Huh?
I asked my cousin Brad, I go, "Is this house haunted?" He goes, "Yeah, she deals with stuff moving around in here."
Wow.
Okay, here's another thing. All
Kathy
right.
says she's cleaning but listening.
I'll tell you something right now. With 4th of July, when it comes up, right? People lighting fireworks and stuff. Okay. This what gets the ghost lively.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be at her house for 4th of July.
Yeah.
I'm bringing ghost equipment with me.
And I'm going to tell you right now that, see, when they're sending these bombs off and everything, okay? Now, we live right near what? Where they set the dynamite off.
Rock quarry.
Yeah. You're going to hear the house shake.
So the spirits are probably thinking that it's some type of war happening from the
Yeah.
booms.
Yeah.
There's
you got
also been some sonic booms in a couple of different states. I've been hearing it in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Then you got my buddy Richie. He blows stuff up all the time with his rifle. So
Oh no.
he's a crazy redneck.
But we're going back to war. Yeah.
But let's talk about exorcism.
Yeah, here we go. This is a good one.
You know, you see exorcisms in the movies,
Mhm.
and you see all the bones breaking and stuff like that. That is true, where they twist around and their bones are contortion and cracking. And if you look at Annalise from the exorcism of Emily Rose, her legs were broken from all
Yes,
those.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Kathy says we'll have some big booms too.
Oh, yeah.
it'll probably kick up the residual over there.
Mhm.
And so it is true. Even Farrah's told me some stories where she's assisted on exorcisms with the diocese office, and they're folded up and look like pretzels, and you don't even know how their body gets twisted like that.
Yeah. Why do
And
they do that to them? Why do they do that to the body?
it's the way that they're torturing them because of
Yeah.
the priests reading the Lord's Prayer and the holy water, and
Right, it's a threat.
Yeah.
Like blood coming out of their eyes. Or,
it,
So even if they are released from within the human, they're not going to survive. The body's not going to survive
No,
what
that-
they did to
no.
it.
that person's marked for the rest of their life.
yeah.
Right.
And that's why many of them don't make it. I mean, if you look at Roland Doe from The Exorcist,
Right.
he didn't make it either. He only lived a few years, and that was it. He died.
What about the one there with the blood coming out of the eyes?
Like Frenchie,
Frenchie.
which is one of the Warrens cases there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was tearing blood, and blood was appearing through his shirt. And then shortly after that, he went crazy and shot his wife and then turned the gun on himself.
Okay, here's something right here. Both of them, you'll know it too. Why you think that a person, okay, in the family loses and shoots their families? Who's pushing the button? Can you answer that one?
I would think it would definitely demonic spirit, a demonic
Tony
entity.
Right.
Tony Sparrow and I talked about this. You take a normal human being, and all of a sudden he just goes out and shoots somebody.
Yeah.
What possesses them to do that?
That's exactly the words. What possesses them?
Yeah.
Right. And we deal with a lot of this. And this is why we tell them no gun, all the stuff. Out in
No
the
guns,
car.
knives, no alcohol or drugs,
drugs.
within 24 hours of us coming.
Right.
And
Right.
they have to sign these papers.
Yeah, because you don't know if they're going to snap
Right.
while you're there.
We did one, with a shotgun. Guy was walking. He didn't
Shotgun.
listen.
Shotgun went off.
Yeah. You know what he said? Oh, the ghost did it.
Said a ghost doesn't make a shotgun go
No.
off.
Right.
No. And this case was bad.
Well,
And I'll tell you, Carol, this one is that this guy had two necklaces on him. And he goes, oh, I got two demons on me. Right?
Yep.
He said, nobody could take them off. I go, really? So what I did, I says, let me see them necklace. So he hands them to me. And my son mixed holy water with what? Sage.
Sage spray.
Okay. So we sprayed the necklaces, right?
Yep.
And then we sprayed him. Okay. He was taking his thumb. He was going like this, scratching his
He was
belly,
self-manipulating
Okay.
scratches on him.
saying the demon's doing it, right? Well, he went out with you had a newcomer,
Mm-hmm.
and she just joined our with us. We went out there. My son did, and I was watching the cameras, and my son went out in the field.
I didn't go out in the field. I
No.
stayed with the other two.
Yeah, right. But they went out there, and next moment we hear bang. I said, what the heck? Well, they came back in, and the one went out there with them,
Yep.
and she got scared. They came back in, Guy walks in with the shotgun. I says, "What'd you do? We told you no guns."
Yeah.
I said, "What if somebody was behind you and that gun went off?"
Right.
I says, "No, this is it."
Told him you put it up or we're gone.
Yeah.
So, and guess what? They had another gun, it was up on the shelf, and it was loaded. And I'm saying to my son, I told my son, we walked over and he's seen it. He picks it up and I said, "Son, that's loaded."
I unloaded it.
Yeah. So he grabs the bullets and he calls the guy over and he goes, "Come here, let me see your hand." He goes, "All right, wow." He sets the bullets in his hand. That came from that gun. We told you. And then they had a nerve to call us back because, see, it was Indian land.
Yeah, Native American land.
They didn't know we were Indian. See? So the girl went, what? She was going crazy.
She had mental issues and she would check herself in and out of the mental hospital.
So they did the bedroom. Guess what was on the dresser? Bag of pot.
Oh,
Bag.
Yeah, there was a lot of drugs in that house.
And then, this guy used to walk
When
out.
there's mental illness, that's not helpful.
It's not good.
Nope.
Well,
And loaded weapons.
And I actually worked with one of her relatives at the school that I worked at. So I pulled her on the side and found out some more information about her.
you know how bad this was? We had one of our person out there, her face changed. They took a picture. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Laura did. They took a picture and the face changed. And we seen this, and I said to my son, this place is bad. I said, I'm seeing things like crazy. Well, he was with the other group. I'm in the house alone now. Everything's going wacko in there. He's got lights going off left and right, and this going off. And I'm watching the cameras and things are flying back and forth. And I'm saying to myself, wow. So I get one behind me, right? And it's touching me on the shoulder, right? And it's going like this. I turn right around. I looked. I could see right through the body. And I said, what? What do you want? Oh, it just kept on going like this to me. So I said, so my son comes back and he says, who are you talking to? I said, the thing behind me.
yeah.
He walks in. He goes, look. He says, you got more than one behind you. Remember that?
Yeah, that guy goes, I can't do your all's holy water. It's not gonna work on me.
Yeah. And it was a change. He comes back in, he goes, he dug himself, and I says, hey, game's over with.
I sprayed him with that, and I said, you know what you just got sprayed with? Holy water.
He said, no way. Yeah, I said, the game's over with. We knew it. And I said, you're playing games with your girlfriend. She's not all there.
Yeah, that's
Right.
not nice. That's terrible to do that to
And
somebody
you
that has
got
mental
guns
illness.
floating around in the house.
Yeah.
But they got a nerve to call us back to come out and go next door to her parents because they got problems there, right? I told my son, we're not going back over there, put up with this clown stuff. We're not built like that.
No.
It's our life, and
Yeah.
though. And who was that other one there with the scissors? Was taking scissors trying to kill himself, stab him. He was going like this. Was that one who was banging his head on table?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was another one.
That was that one in Nebraska.
Oh,
That team ran out. They didn't even last 10 minutes.
Well,
Was she on the last Snapped episode?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. They didn't even last 10 minutes in there.
10 minutes.
Then we had another case where they had a team come in there. They weren't even there 5 minutes. Said the psychic crossed them over, and that was it.
Yeah. And then we had to go there and redo it.
oy.
And I'm saying to myself, wow, why these people do this? What? To get a name?
Right.
Right.
Some
You don't
people
do-
actually like having an attachment.
Yeah, right. And
I only
Oh,
like it when it's in a file in my email. Then I'm okay.
Yeah, right.
yeah. But when you have something it's bothering you and don't let you sleep, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy's
Excuse
probably
me.
listening to me. She's,
Well, you see how tables turn when you play with the darker stuff. Things
Oh.
happen.
yeah, I'll bet you 2 to 1 our relative Kathy's laughing when I mentioned that about me not sleeping. I'm telling you. In that house, oh,
I've had
Yes.
some that like to poke me on the top of my head when I'm sleeping.
yeah. Let's see. The point is that
I don't let them bother me. I just sleep right through them.
Yeah, I don't know how you do. Well, that's I hear everything because
But I shut myself down at night. So
I do also, but I wake up so often
you know
when
why
I
you
hear
do it.
any little noise. So
Right. You know why, Carol? I'll explain it to you. Is that you people do these, okay? And you try to I got a fly buzzing around me.
oh boy,
And you do these things, okay? And then, all right, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. After you get done, it works on your mind, don't it?
no, usually not. Only
don't?
Wednesdays. The last Wednesday show did because I could remember it, but normally I don't remember what happens until I watch it back
Oh,
and
now,
then I start remembering some things.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, you write things down, right?
Not for myself, for the other girl, for the other
Right,
groups.
right. You write
Yeah.
things down. Now, listen to me. You write this down and then you look at it, right? And then you start remembering, right?
No,
You
I
say,
don't write down my own stuff.
No, other people.
Yeah.
And I guarantee if you go back, all right, and you mention this to them, right, they're not going to remember.
Oh no, they don't usually remember anything either. Some
Right.
bits and pieces they'll remember.
That's why your mind goes like that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you ghost hunt. Your mind goes like
Kathy said for a long time they would wake me up. Now I sleep and tell them to please be quiet.
that. There you go.
And then
Well, my
the
husband
storm
works at
Y2K.
night, so I hear every little noise.
Yeah.
That's why we put up cameras on the outside now so that he can actually see the property and I don't have to worry so much.
The storm asked, may I ask are others allowed to join the panel? I have so many paranormal experiences.
Yeah, they can join.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on in. Doors open.
Are you wanting to come on live with us, or you can post it in the chat, however you want to do it. I can post the link in the chat for you to click on. And Gary says, Storm, you're welcome here. Just mind your P's and Q's. Yep, we don't tolerate the trolls. Hold on, I'll put the link in the chat right here, and then just click on that. That'll bring you backstage with us. So
But yeah, my husband works at night, so when he's not here, which is every night of the week when he works, uh, it's harder to sleep.
Okay, Carol. Here's one for you. You want to hear it?
Sure.
How many
Shoot.
times you jump when you hear something?
When I'm alone at night,
Yeah.
not that often. Usually I just go towards it to see what it is.
Yeah, because you're curious to
Oh,
find
yeah.
out what it is. All right?
Yeah. Today, when I
Okay.
was sitting outside, I actually heard somebody humming behind me.
Yeah.
It sounded like a lullaby.
How about you, Becky?
I usually would go towards whatever I hear or whatever I smell, and
All right.
I would start talking to them and
But
say, "Hey, I'm seeing this or smelling this."
who is it?
The storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring him on.
Yeah, bring them on.
Hey, the storm. Welcome in.
I appreciate y'all letting me come in.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we'd love to hear about your paranormal experiences.
I got so many.
Well, bring it
I
on
live in
in.
the Appalachian Hills of Kentucky, if it says anything.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
okay.
good one.
Yep,
That's a
yep.
good one.
You guys got a lot going on out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, more than we want, that's for sure. Well, it's good to meet everyone.
Yeah, it's good to meet you
Yeah.
too.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Have you been a follower of the show for a while, or?
I popped in and I've listened and got some goosebumps. And
Hey, yeah. So what's going on with you?
well, I've had so many like different experiences ever since I was a child.
Yeah.
I
What
could
kind
start from the beginning, but I'm telling you, it'll be a long story.
Well, oh, give us half of it.
Okay, I'll give you half.
Maybe-
My first true like seeing, hearing, experiencing it was I was 13-year-old and I was going through a bad mental state, growing up in a home that I shouldn't have been in, and I was ready to just delete it all. And
Uh-huh.
I was in my room and I was about to do the deed, and I got hit in the back of the head with the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked back, and there was the whole corner of my room was black,
Mm-hmm.
and all the lights were on. And I ran out of there like a puppy dog. I had my tail tucked between my legs.
And you still
And
live in the same house?
no, I'm grown now. I'm 27. I got up out of there. But I came out of my room and the door slammed behind me. And my mom was like, "What's going on with you?" And I told her, I said, "There's something in there." And of course, she didn't believe me. Well, we went back in my room. My bed, which was on a cedar frame, was upside down. Everything in there was upside down.
Did she believe you then?
I know she thought I destroyed my own bedroom.
I was just going to say that to you.
Yeah, and then there was a little bit after that. After all that happened, they just act like I was the one who did it, whatever. But I felt it.
Yeah.
And after that, me and my cousin was doing a little recording on my laptop. And I so wish that footage was saved. We was doing who could fit the most Mentos in her mouth and drink Coke. That does not sound safe.
Do you?
But we did it.
Yeah.
We was young and stupid, and in the middle of the video, we was spitting the Mentos out of the window.
Uh-huh.
And I opened the window, started spitting some out, and I said, "Oh my gosh, look, there's a handprint." And it looked like somebody dipped their hand in plaster putty and smacked it on the outside of the window.
Hmm.
And it was a giant man's handprint.
Mm-hmm.
And it captured it in the video. Well,
Yeah.
we ran out there and told my mom, and my mom said, there ain't no way anybody could be out there. Well, she came into my bedroom and she seen it, and she said, oh, you guys did that. And I said, there's no way possible. Well, she went outside my bedroom window and she was touching it and smelt it. And it smelled like motor oil in a way, is what she said. And she
Uh-huh.
said, oh, you guys are playing a prank, whatever. Well, in the video, after my mom just kind of wiped it off, we went back to doing our video. And I opened the curtain again, and the handprint was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And it showed, which we watched it back and trying to prove everybody, hey, we seen this. It was me and my cousin. My cousin's scared to death. He would never stay out night with me again.
Did you take a picture of it or?
No, well, it was like an old school laptop.
Yeah.
And we rewinded it and was watching it. Handprint was there. It wasn't there in the beginning. It was there midway. And at the end, it was completely gone. Looked like nobody ever touched the window.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 hours later, the laptop caught fire.
Wow.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
A lot of demonic entities too. You'll lose a lot of footage when it comes to stuff like that, filming stuff. They cause you to lose all that footage because they don't want themselves to be seen or exposed.
Did your lights blink in your house, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, everything was crazy. Even the internet went out for days after that.
Yeah.
And every time anybody came into my bedroom, their phone would die real fast.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the energy was being sucked out of the room.
Uh-huh. And have you smelled like rotten meat and stuff?
Oh, I've smelled rotten fish
Yeah.
when there was no furniture, no nothing in the room. Like we take everything out to deep clean, and then you'd get this feeling like something was behind you.
Yeah.
And then you get this whiff of rotten meat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a person tell us, it was my sister's friend, said that we had a poltergeist. And I was like, I don't want a part of that.
Hmm.
But
How old were
she's
you when that was happening?
13, 14-year-old.
Uh-huh.
Which is the prime age for poltergeist
Yeah.
activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, how old are you now?
I'm 27.
And you're not living in the same house, right?
No, that trailer was tore down. And
All
I
right.
cried for a little bit, but at the same time, I knew that whatever was in that trailer, I sure hope it's gone.
Now, did anything you moved to another house or what?
Well, at 17, I got me a man, a husband, married him, whatever, had a kid. Now we're in our own place, but I still feel it. I sense it, but it's not the same one, if that makes sense. I feel like I've carried something my whole life, but it's not what was doing that to me down there.
Right. But things were going on where you lived again?
Well, when I'd say about 6 years ago,
Uh-huh.
we just moved into this new place, new trailer. Nobody ever died. The land's good, whatever. Well, we moved in here, and me and my kid was sitting at our dinner table, and I heard a faint woman say, hello, and my kid turned around and looked, and I was thinking, gosh, I was hoping I heard that in my head. I did not want it to be real. But I told her, I said, oh, it's nothing, and we kept eating it, and then I heard hello again, and I said goodbye, and I grabbed my kid, and I ran to the back room.
Well,
And
yeah.
the like pot thing that hangs from the ceiling
Mm-hmm.
was swinging back and forth in a slow motion, and there was no fans, no nothing on.
Well, we have a reason why we're asking you, because I think this thing followed you to your other
Okay,
place.
well, that makes a great point, because my husband said the same thing. He said, you brought something here.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said, ever since I met you and you came to my home, that felt, the air was clean. He said, but soon as you stepped in it, he said, my thoughts got so foggy.
Yeah. And you still got it in your house?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
sat and watched my ceiling fan move last night in 2 different directions multiple times without anything. It wasn't even on.
Yeah.
And of course, I just wiped it off like it's not. I'm used to it.
All right. We'll tell you how you get rid of it, okay?
Okay.
I want you to listen really close. All right. I want you to get some holy water, number
Mhm.
1, from Catholic Church.
Oh, I'm not Catholic though.
It don't matter.
Could I go to a Baptist church and get a preacher to bless it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do
you
that.
do that.
Okay.
And okay. And then I want you to get some sea salt.
Mm-hmm.
Have that blessed.
Have that blessed. Okay. And I want you to go out and get yourself a cross and have that blessed and wear it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get back in your house, I want you to say the Lord's Prayer
Mm-hmm.
and spray the holy water around. Okay. Each room. Okay. And then we want you to take the sage. You get some sage.
Sage is not going to work on that.
Well, no, that other. What is it? What do you use?
Palo
Yeah,
Santo,
it's Santo.
Okay.
And frankincense, and myrrh.
Okay, and we want you to burn that. All right, like a bowl or something or a pan.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Do you know what those items are?
Yes.
Okay.
and I want you to walk around the house, each room. Okay, and say the Lord's Prayer and everything. Okay, and then eventually you'll go right out the door. And
Yeah, make sure you have an exit point open.
So like, leave a door open.
Leave a door
Leave it
open.
Okay.
And
And
then
make sure you do every nook and cranny, your closets, attics,
Everything.
crawl space, heat vents,
basements.
chimneys, any place that it could hide.
I
have to
live
get
in
that
like a
smoke
double
from those
wide
items
trailer. We
into
got
it.
vents and we got doors.
That's hey, it'll work.
Okay.
Now what you do is do that, and then use your holy water and everything. And now you take the sea salt and you do around the doors, the windows, okay, all the way everywhere. All right.
Yeah.
And then it'll go out. But later on, when you're in your house, you'll hear knocking, trying to get back in, but it won't get back in. And eventually, it'll just leave.
Oh, so after I do all that, I hear knock and don't answer, right?
Yep, don't answer it.
Don't answer.
Okay. Because there was this one time somebody told me, hey, put crosses above all your doors. And I did. And then not
No.
even 2-3 minutes later, there was beating at the door and I opened the door and it was there, but it was a gush of air.
If they're not blessed crosses,
They won't work.
They won't work.
Well, I said, I put my finger in like, y'all are going to think I'm just so crazy. Coal dust and water. Coal dust from, the land I grew up on and
Mhm.
water. And I was saying
Right.
prayer while I was doing it.
Uh-huh.
And it was disturbing something.
Well, see, if you do things and you don't do it right,
Yeah, I would say that. I don't.
It
I'm
makes
just
it
so
angry.
clueless.
it makes it angry.
Yeah, okay. Well, can that, if it's attached to me, can it also affect other people?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they're in the light and you've got that attachment around them, it can affect them because
Well, see, it's like I pray for my husband constantly, but it's just like he gets worse and worse the more I pray. It's like it's attaching itself to him, or kind of like rust.
Okay, we want you and your husband, like I said, go to the church, okay, and they'll bless you, and whatever what's on you will leave, okay. Then when you walk in the house, all right. Now I got one question to ask you. When you used to go out shop and you walk back into your trailer, you feel heaviness in the house.
Yeah, all the time.
There you go. Okay,
It's
that's
like
why.
this constant dread feeling.
Right. See, you brought this from the other place where you lived.
Okay, so I brought it from my family home
Right.
and brought this into my life with the family
Right.
that I have built my own.
Right.
It's
Now, do you have any kids?
I got one,
One. Okay. So, how old?
9.
9.
Mm.
Okay. So you take, what's it, a boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl. You
Mhm.
take all you and go into that church. Okay.
Mhm.
And they'll bless you.
You want to get a wall of protection on her because she's innocent.
Right.
Yeah, I know that she is more kind of like a sponge.
Yep.
Right.
She's at that age where whatever that thing is will latch onto her.
Now, we'll explain something to you about
Mhm.
the saw, okay?
Mhm.
When you put this down, anybody has anything on them will not get in that door. Your parents or anybody,
Okay. Well, I
okay?
know that after I done the charcoal and water, I've had certain like family members show up and they're like, "Oh, when I walk through your door, I feel this burning sensation."
Right.
And I'm thinking, "What are you?"
And if you don't feel comfortable doing it, I do know a team that's out in that area.
Yeah, we can help you on it, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll take any advice because I think I've been battling this for my
Right.
whole life.
Kent's out that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
He's part
I
of
thought that once I moved, that I picked up something else.
Well, see, now, have you been to any yard sales?
Oh gosh, you talking about stuff I picked up and brought home?
Yeah.
Millions of things. But it's not that. It's like my neighbor gave us stuff from his dad that was homemade, wooden furniture and stuff, and his dad was a terrible person. But I never felt anything. I felt like this has been here the whole time.
Yeah, that's something that followed you.
Yeah.
But
And
whenever you do purchase anything from a yard sale or uh, any kind of a store that somebody owned or even didn't own, you should always
Mm.
cleanse it before you bring it into your home with either Palo Santo or frankincense or the sage before bringing it into the house.
Okay.
And
Well,
don't
I
That way
normally
you'll
like
know there's no
pray over
attachment.
it
Sorry?
and ask God for no bad energy and no bad presences and all that other stuff. But it's not. I feel stuff in certain objects, but it's been here. It's like a neighbor that you don't want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even my husband said it. He said, whatever you brought into our home, it never went away. He said, no matter how many times we moved, we've moved 4 times and it's still there.
Right.
And I thought, oh, his house is haunted and that's why, but no.
Uh,
He even told me, he said, no, this is you. Something that stuck with me since I was a child. I wanna feel like I could breathe again, if that makes sense.
no, we understand. And that's what we're telling you, If you don't feel that you're safe enough to do it, we'll contact somebody to come out there and help you.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's close by that does residentials, and they don't charge either.
But we know the person that we're gonna contact, and they're not a clown. They believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, he's very serious at what he does.
Well, I know too, it's not like just me. I know I got something attached to me, but before we even like settled in where we're at, I kept having dreams of this log cabin and people around it. And then come to find out that we're living on an old homestead type deal
There you go.
where so many people has died from
Yeah.
sickness.
Yep.
You just answered. Oh, I got a fly here. It's driving me crazy.
He likes you, Russell.
Yeah, I know. It's not one, it's two or three. Whoa.
That's a farm for you.
But yeah, no, it's good talking to you, and we can help you. All right. Now, if you want to do this on your own, you can try it. We know it'll work. But if you don't feel safe enough, right, then we'll contact somebody.
Well, what my situation is, to me, is I try to ignore it. I see things move, just like today. I put a
Yeah.
bunch of tomatoes in the window to ripen, and the window's huge. These tomatoes shouldn't have moved, but 3 of them fell to the floor like 4 feet
Yeah.
from the window to the floor and smashed. And my daughter said, "Well, there you go. There's your ghost."
Well, this is serious because you have a kid involved. And that's what we go in people's houses. We'll drop a case if a person calls us and tells us that we have something in our house and we got kids. We'll drop that case and go to that one.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
But you live so far away that we can make a phone call
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and
That can get there quicker than we can.
now what's your address and stuff?
I'll put my email in the chat. You can just email us.
Email
Okay.
us.
I was gonna say I won't leak none of my addresses on the internet.
Yeah.
No.
I can tell you right now is, you know what people say, you live in a holler. Well, I live in like the butt crack of the holler, deep
Right.
down at the very bottom. But what I don't get is why would something attach itself to me when I was so young? Is it because that I was vulnerable?
Yep. When you're young, you're vulnerable.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a personal question. I want you to be honest with me, all right?
I will.
Okay, have you ever touched the Ouija board?
No, never. I was always told to stay away from it. But my mother dabbled in witchcraft when she was young.
Okay, there you go. You just answered my question.
Yep.
She used to take her finger around a candle like 13 times and would say things and freaked us out, even though we was Christian, but she dabbled in it.
Well, there you go. You just answered it. You see, I knew it was a catch there somewhere.
So she did that to me?
Yeah.
Yep.
That woman made my life a living hell. And she done gone now, but
Yeah.
and that's the reason this thing is still attached, because of what she did when she was younger.
Yep. Playing with the occult practices, she brought something in, and with you being young, you're the innocent one.
Well, I feel everything as they call it. What's that? An empath?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of Edna Rain Warren?
No.
Okay, you ever hear of the Condon House?
Sounds familiar.
Annabelle?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't want to look at a picture of that dog because I
Okay.
feel it.
You know who you're talking to? Edna Rain Warren's relatives.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so glad to meet you.
So you're in good hands.
Okay. Well, see, is people always made it like it was just a story, but I'm
Yeah.
still living this tall tale.
Right.
Oh, they'll drag on for years and years and years.
And I
See,
hate it because I don't want this to pass on to my kid. I
you
don't want
see,
this to affect her, but it has in certain ways.
Right.
hmm
It'll just keep going on and on down the
Yep.
line.
It's like a
Oh,
vicious cycle that just keeps going over and over.
You gotta release the attachment and get rid of it from your home and from yourself. But I would focus on yourself first.
yeah, well, that's where the actual attachment is from what you guys said. It's me. I'm the problem right
Yeah.
now. If I
Yep.
focus on the attachment towards me, then I don't have to worry about anything else.
And that's why I talked about holy water.
Yeah,
So
well,
you
I'll
can-
do that. I'll make sure I do that because you
Yeah.
guys have opened my eyes to something totally different than what I thought. I thought my husband was just telling me, oh, it's your fault.
No.
That's why we're seeing things and hearing things.
It's not your fault.
Right.
Okay. And I'll tell you the truth. I knew this before you even spoke to me on it. It has something to do with your family.
My family was, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say rotten, but they was,
She was in like a witchcraft and stuff.
yeah, my mother was from the city. My dad was from straight country.
Right.
And they met, and my dad was innocent and she was tainted, is what I call it.
Right.
And she always, when electric goes out, she's like, get the candles out, and we're clutching her pearls pretty much, thinking, oh my gosh, she's gonna do this. And she would do these things around the candle, like 13 rings or whatever, and she would say, oh, somebody's here, make so and so get goosebumps or make their hair raise, and it happened every time.
You
And I
see
told
that?
her, I said, how could you do this? But we go to church every day.
See, that's why I asked you if you ever played with a Ouija board.
Nope.
Because I knew the answer that you were going to come out with. And I knew down the line something in your family was doing witchcraft.
And it was my mother.
Yeah.
And she was the one who,
You
well,
see,
also on my dad's side, there was a witch, supposedly.
Yeah. well,
And
I'm going to tell you something, okay?
yeah,
Well, me and my son, we died. I died from a car accident and came back.
Mm.
All right. And I could see things and read things, and right now I've been reading you, speaking to you, okay?
hmm
And I go into my own ways. My son does too, because he passed away too, and he came back. But with my abilities, that I go put it this way, just go right out into his space. And I knew when you first started talking to me, and I started feeling you about where you were coming at, and see these questions that you were telling us, right?
Yeah.
Put it this way, okay? We knew it already. Does that make sense?
yes,
Okay. So this is why we're trying to tell you is that, get this holy water, go to church, bring it your whole family, and get blessed.
hmm
And then get yourself a cross and wear it. And get the cross blessed when you go there. All right?
hmm
Okay. And I want to mention Sister Farah.
Yeah, Farah.
Tell her how to get across with Sister.
Yeah, you can go to the Swords of St. Michael's website and you can order blessed medals and rosaries and
I'll have to
stuff.
check that out myself too.
But see, you like I said, you can go, but you have to have stuff blessed, or it won't work.
Well, in your honest opinion,
Right.
what do you think is going on with me?
Well, you have attachment.
Okay.
Okay, number one. Number two, this thing don't bruise you or nothing. Does it?
No.
Okay. So it's not a
It's an infestation. It's
right.
not an oppression.
Well, sometimes I feel like it's more mentally than it is physically.
Well, that's what it wants. That's
Yeah.
what they call an infestation.
Right.
Mhm.
Now we'll explain something to you, okay?
Okay.
Now, that's what they want you to think, to wear you down. All right?
hmm
And till you can't take it no more.
Then it becomes the oppression.
And then you got a problem. So right now you're at the stage 1.
Well, I am going to be completely honest. This thing has became, whatever it is, has made me feel to the point that I have cut every single family member off,
That's
every friend. I have
That's
isolated myself to just my husband and my kid in my home, and I don't feel safe going anywhere else because it feels like it's telling me
eventually it's going to
Oh.
separate you from them as well, too.
you know,
that's what I'm scared of.
you're so good because I'll tell you something. All right.
Mhm.
We knew what you were going to say. It was cutting you off, having this thing, having you cut your family off. And that's what they do. They want to get you alone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because
Okay.
I'm in a bedroom. Okay. In this bedroom, there is what they call it, a princess suite bed frame, and it's a wardrobe that has a mirror. And this mirror, my husband doesn't believe in none of it until he got with me. He said, there is shadows within that mirror.
All right. Now we'll tell you what tell you what to do.
Mhm.
Okay? That mirror, you
Mhm.
take a towel or a sheet and you cover that mirror.
Well, what I did is I took the mirror and I faced it towards the wall.
Well,
That'll work, too.
that'll work. All right.
Mhm.
Now, when you get the holy water, okay,
Mhm.
and your best is get it in a spray bottle. You take a spray bottle and they'll fill it up. All right.
Mhm.
And then spray that back of that mirror.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll do that.
And then, anything else in there. All
Well,
right.
I have another question though.
Yeah.
Is my best friend from when we was in grade school? She's a pagan. She was not always a pagan. Her aunt convinced her, whatever. Well, she gifted me a necklace, and I cannot wear this necklace. I don't know what it is, but I
And
feel that there's something in this necklace that it makes me not want to wear it.
now that necklace burns your neck a little bit, right?
I've never wore it because I don't trust it.
But when you hold it, it burns you a little bit.
Yeah, it makes me feel like, let go, don't touch it.
Okay. So, when you get the holy water, you spray that necklace. Okay.
Okay.
And then I want you to do it and spray your hands
hmm
and pick up that necklace. I guarantee it won't bother you no more.
Okay. I'll definitely try that. I mean, it's a beautiful necklace. I love
I know.
wolves, and it's a wolf with emerald
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. I know it'll work because you bless it. Okay.
hmm
Now, when you do that, okay, take that necklace before and take it when you go over to get the holy water. Put it in a bag.
hmm
Just grab it like a rag and just put it in a bag and have them minister blessing.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'll
And then,
definitely do that.
and then you can wear it.
Oh, I always felt bad because she was like, I never seen you wear the necklace. And I told her, I said, I ain't gonna lie. I said, I know you're a pagan. I said, and you don't have no bad intents. I said, but that necklace, there's something about it.
Pagans.
Yeah, it's a whole different
I
religion.
know. I know.
And I was thinking, well, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy.
No. I don't know if you could see. I don't know if she could see that. Here, you see that?
Yeah.
That's blessed. That's from a Catholic church.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I need. Is I don't like wearing anything jewelry wise. I wear my, wedding ring, but when it comes to necklaces or earrings, I want it to be a cross.
And you could bless all that stuff.
But yeah, this the thing is like if I order it offline, I get it, and I just have a bad feeling I won't wear it.
Well, go to Etsy and look up Prayers by the Bead.
Yeah.
That's also Sister Farrah Rose's, and she's got jewelry on there to wear, and all that stuff is blessed.
And she'll send you, okay.
Yeah, when you order from it, she'll send you holy water, blessed salt,
everything.
St. Benedict's medals.
We deal with her because she's with us through. We deal.
I study demonology.
Right,
under
we
her.
deal with demons and everything.
Well, what do you guys think is attached to me? Is it like a ghost or a demon or something? What is it?
It's what do you call that?
This thing has tried to almost convince me to get rid of myself, if that makes sense.
It's a demonic,
Demonic.
But it's a low level.
Yeah, it's a low. But if you don't get it taken care of, then you're gonna have problems.
Okay.
All right. So you have to, do
It
what
sounds
we're
like
saying.
an inhuman demonic.
Right.
Is what it sounds like the way it's
Okay.
acting.
Because number one, it's not putting any bruises on you.
I do feel burning sensations a lot in my back when I start reading the Bible, but I've never looked.
And that's where they attack. They'll attack you from the back.
Yeah, but I just continue reading and just deal with it. I got a high pain tolerance, but I feel even today I was talking to my kid about God and, different parts of the Bible, and I felt this burning sensation like somebody was putting a hot stick in my back.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't want you talking about that.
Now, we're going to put two people on right now. They're on the show. And we're going to let you talk to them. And Carol and Becky.
Mm-hmm.
They're both gifted. So
now you can stand there and you can
I'm excited.
That's actually what happened with me also in the house that I grew up in. Something jumped in me through my back as I was bent over. They seem to like to jump in through the back almost like when you're not looking. Because they're I don't even, it's almost like an abuser.
It's like a backstabber.
Yes, exactly. Like, would you let a boyfriend do that to you?
Yeah,
abuse you. So it's basically like this, doing the same thing, separating you from your family members and friends one by one.
And, it's like a whisper in the back of my head telling me, "Hey, you don't need them.
Exactly.
They don't want you."
That's not right. That's not true.
Yeah,
that's why it's saying that, because it's we're telling you the truth, and that people care, and it doesn't want you to listen to us. It doesn't want you to believe us.
Right.
I've actually had that at a point in time because of what I grew up with in my home also. Especially being told that it's not there. You're seeing things, you're crazy. But it is there. You were experiencing it. So I believe wholeheartedly that it did follow you.
I thought I was going crazy. Yep.
No, that's what it wants you to do.
Yeah, and you don't want it to continue down, to your daughter and her children,
Absolutely
after her.
not.
Right.
No. The best thing to do would be to have that removed and
Detached and extinguished.
yeah, and then
Yep.
have
Yeah.
your home cleansed so that you can live in peace and happiness the way life is
Well,
supposed to be lived.
that's another thing too. Is like I have been depressed and felt so down about myself all the time since I was a kid. I constantly wanted to make everyone else happy and laugh, but at the end of the day, I came home and I felt like I was the worst person to exist.
That's
But it was
horrible.
only when I got back home.
Right.
Like when I was alone, that's when it was like needles into my brain. You shouldn't have said that. Why did you say that? They think you're this way. They think you're that way.
Right. They're trying to take where you were in that lower spot of your energy and trying to bring it down even lower.
Yeah.
And by you lifting yourself up, that's your weapon against them. And I would definitely call on Archangel Michael
Mm-hmm.
protection.
Well, do
Uh,
y'all believe in like seeing numbers? Numbers have meanings.
Yes.
I
Yep.
Very
see
much
the
so.
number 1003 or 1003 constantly. I see it every time I check the clock, every time I get on my phone. It's everywhere.
I'd have to look it up to see what the meaning of it is. You could look it up.
And
Have you looked it up?
I've never looked it up, but I know that I constantly see it. But the
You
deal
could look
is
up
my
what is
mom's
the
old phone
spiritual
number before
number.
she died. The last four digits was 10,000 or 1003.
Huh.
And we live close to a road, and the name is the same number. I see it
There's
everywhere, and I
definitely,
don't want to see it.
well, it could have a good meaning. Look up what's the spiritual
right.
meaning of the number 1003,
Hmm.
and online, Dr. Google. It'll
Yeah,
give you the information. Usually it's uplifting.
I think I might be able to do it if I'm on here. I don't know yet. Let me see.
You found it.
It's an angel number. Is a powerful spiritual message to embrace creativity, trust your intuition, and stay open to divine guidance.
It's a good
I have
number.
no idea. All I know is that number came up even when I was dreaming.
Yeah, it's an angelic number.
Yep.
But there was this one instance when people, y'all probably think I'm crazy, but my husband was asleep in another room, and me and my kid was asleep in a living room, and he had a dream that I was dying, and I had a dream that I was on the edge of death. Well, he woke up, and it was the middle of the night, and he seen this floating, glowing orb, and it floated from his bedside around and went up and into the living room where I was at and disappeared. Well, in my dream is that I died, but then this angel came out of nowhere, and I mean, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Lifted me up, stood me on my feet, and told me to go back and pushed me, and I felt its hand on my back. And I woke up and I didn't say nothing, and my husband at the time, as soon as I woke up, my husband ran in there and he looked at me. We didn't say nothing to each other for a few days about it. And then he said, I'm not going to lie, I had a dream that you died. And something about the angel of Orison or Oracle or something like that visited him. And mind you, this man is, he believes in God, but anything other than that, he don't believe in. He said, but this angel came to me, like oracles, Orison or something. He said, and they told me that they saved you that night. And ever since then, I've been freaked out about it.
Well, a lot of people, well, most people actually travel in their sleep
Yes.
where we astral travel.
I know I can do the, what type of dreaming is that called where you know you're dreaming? Lucid dreaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that on command pretty much.
When you meditate.
When I go to sleep, if I'm feeling a certain way, I can control it
Uh-huh. That's
and
good.
go straight to a lucid dream.
Do
That's
you
good to do that.
sleepwalk? Does she sleepwalk?
Do you sleepwalk?
I have found myself outside many times telling me I should go to the woods.
Well,
Yep.
this thing's leading her.
Well, I know that I feel safe in the woods. I grew up in the woods. I'm not a city person at all. I cannot stand city places.
Right.
But I think whatever it is has took my safe place and turned it into like a kind of something to use against me, like a piece of candy to a child.
You see anything on your wrist at all?
Well, I know I have scars on my wrist that I don't ever remember getting, and I'm talking deep scars, and I've had them ever since I was so young.
Yeah, but I mean, recently, like
Yeah, I have some bruising around where the bone's at.
on your wrist.
Yeah, like something's trying to lead, like pull me.
Oh, Carol, you just answered that question. You know what this thing is doing? It's leading her. We had the same case, and this thing is working her down.
Mm.
You know
Well, I
how
know.
with a thing will grab you by the wrist in your sleep, and this,
Mhm.
But see, a lot of people sleepwalk.
I
And
don't
the
typically sleepwalk, but when I do, it's not like your average sleepwalk. It's not like you get up, wander around the house, and you go back to bed, or you fan on the couch. Mine is, I go outside, straight barefoot. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I could be half naked. It doesn't matter. And it's always go to the woods, go to the woods. And I'm about half there, and I wake up.
Mm-hmm. And when you wake up, where are you?
I'm at the edge of the woods, barefoot, muddy feet, and my wrist hurt.
Yeah, but then when this is all over, you're back at your normal, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel completely normal when I'm scared.
Well, you're in your house, right?
No, when I wake up from that, I'm at the edge of the woods every single time.
Mm.
Like it's trying to pull me in, but I'm still
Yep.
right there at the edge.
Well, the woods are darker where it can take you and lead you, and you get lost in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, and this has been happening since I was a kid. It doesn't happen like most sleepwalkers, it happens at least 10 to 12 times a month. Mine is once every few months. And when it happens, it's like dangerous.
The reason why you're doing this is because of your mother.
Do you know those woods like the back of your hand?
Oh, yes,
Would you be able to walk them blindfolded?
yes.
I don't know why. It's not giving me a sense of fright.
Mine's like it's leading me. I don't know how to explain it. It's like pulling me into a direction where it wants to leave me alone, completely isolated, which behind my house is over 80 acres of woods, no homes.
What do you think about it, Becky?
Well,
I think that it's trying to lead her somewhere where she's confused in order to try to take over or energy.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense because I was always a wood type child. I know all the woods.
See, this happened with another person with me with the forest. I grew up in a city, but I also grew up with a wooded area that I was
Mm.
very attached to and knew like the back of my hand. Now,
I'm
in
getting
that
my
wooded
tooth in.
area, there was quicksand and there was river that had mud in it that was also like quicksand. And I knew that forest like it was the back of my hand. And I could have walked it with blindfolds. And what I'm feeling from what you're saying, I don't feel afraid. Just like I wasn't afraid in those woods, in that forest. I don't know why.
Yeah, you won't be afraid, Carol. You know why? Okay. When things work you down, okay, it's like anything else. I had my nephew, he sleepwalk. We lived up in a house on top floor. He'd open up the window and he ended up on fire escape. And then next moment, he'd turn right around. We watched this. He'd come right back in to his room, go to bed. You see, it's in your mind. A lot of people, and he used to dream that he gets stuck on an elevator, and he did. Now he will not
Yeah,
take an
he would never
elevator.
do an elevator.
You see what I'm saying? When your mind plays, and ghosts can do things like this,
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, but normally, like if I sense fear, I feel
right?
that pulling in my spine, and I'm not getting that at all.
Right. You see, and if you get to the point where you get fear of what's going on, this thing right now is working on her and keeps on working and working. And the way she's talking right now is that, when Becky said it made sense, would it?
Soon
Because
as you said that, my lights flickered.
there you go, see? Now this thing's coming through me and it's bouncing off and making her lights flicker. You see what I'm saying, Carol?
So it's using what she is most comfortable with.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so I'm so comfortable. I love the woods. That's my safe place. And it's using that against me.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
That's why
You
it's trying to
see,
lead her out there.
yeah, I'm going to explain something to you. I'm feeling what you're feeling right now. Okay.
I got goosebumps. Even the hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
And my
I just
body.
got chills too.
Okay. And, I feel to a sense where, and you know me, Carol, when I say something, right?
Yeah.
And Becky knows it too, because I'm always on you, talking to you on your shows and stuff. Just like when I said to a certain person, Barbara,
Mm.
remember? And I said, Barbara, get out of that wheelchair. You're going to walk again. What happened, Carol?
Yeah, she's been doing really well until she broke her toe.
Right. But she
But
was
no,
walking.
she's doing really well.
And I never met her.
Right.
And I never knew she was in a wheelchair. Nay?
I just
But
don't understand
but that's the
why
way
I'm not
mine
getting.
works.
Maybe me being comfortable in the woods in the forest
Right.
with how I grew up. Maybe that's why
Right.
I'm not sensing fear.
Well, me and my son, we've been in the woods, what? I taught you when you were a little one, huh?
Yep.
Deer hunting. And we knew the woods back of our hands. But see, the point is that things to get you and they play tricks with your mind.
Yeah, but usually, like even if I pick up on a person that's passed, I
Right.
usually even feel how they passed,
Right. Right.
even if they are in a forest.
And this is what
Remember
I'm,
that person, Russell, that case?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm not getting that feeling with this. I don't know why.
No, because this thing with her is on her is stopping you. You understand? And I'm
Oh,
feeling
okay.
okay. You
That's
got
why
what
her
I'm
lights
going.
are flickering
That's
because
why her
she's
lights are flickering.
It's tricking. It's like a trickster.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
And she needs help. And she's
Yep.
got to get it quick.
Okay, so it's like the thing that was in the house that I grew up in.
Right. So you remember when I first
I always
met you,
forget
Carol?
about that thing.
You remember when I first met you, and I said to you, you lived in a house where it was haunted. Didn't I say
Yeah.
that to you?
Yeah. Yep.
And never. And this is the first time I met you,
Yeah.
and I said that to you,
Yeah.
and you said, "Yeah, 100%." You see, this is what I'm saying to this person here, and she needs help.
Oh, definitely.
And
Mhm.
she's got to get it quick. And this is why I told her she has to go to the church to get this thing off her.
Most definitely. I wouldn't wait either.
No,
No, I definitely agree. I will be making that my pit stops so very soon, as soon as I can.
Yeah.
and bring your husband, your,
Yeah.
your
My
daughter,
husband, my child, and I will make
right,
sure.
right, and get this done.
Yep.
And then take your holy water, like I told you.
Well,
Wash your-
too, it's not only the lights flickering. Like as soon as you was talking about certain things, the lights start flickering, dogs started going crazy, and I had hair standing up all over me. Like when you get the cold chill when you got a fever.
Yeah.
that's because we're exposing it
We're exposing
and
it,
it doesn't like it.
and
And I feel like I need to get off here. I think that's what it they're
no, no,
trying to tell me, like give me
no,
that sensation.
no.
Mm.
We're doing you
It's
some
trying to
good.
separate you again.
Right.
Oh, and
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm getting ringing in my ear now.
Right.
We're
I could
doing
put
you.
my face up. I mean,
Yeah,
I just
we're doing you some good. I'll tell you
let's
why.
see.
Because with them two on here, with their abilities and mine and my son's, okay, this is why your
Thank
lights
you.
are flickering. Okay, bingo, this got her.
Mm-hmm. She just put her
Yeah,
face up. So.
now I could see you.
Got
Okay,
big old forehead.
no, I see that smile now. See,
Yeah, you don't need to be separated. You need as
no,
many people around you as
I feel like
possible.
I should. I had
Right.
this like I don't know how to explain it. It's like I need to show my face,
right?
or
I'm
I will
glad
get
you are.
off. Telling me I need to get off, get off, get off, get off.
Right, and I'm glad you are showing
You know, you
because
should picture it as like, the cartoons that would had the little angel on one shoulder and the little devil on the other one.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kinda how it
Flick 'em off.
is.
Flick him off and only listen to the little angel. Don't let him
Another
get his way.
another thing you can do is take some, like how Russell's dad was talking about the salt being blessed.
Yeah.
You can take that salt when you're in the shower
Mhm.
and use that blessed salt and surround yourself on it from your toes going up and
yeah,
ask God or whatever you believe in, angels, Archangel Michael, to come forward and help bless you and get rid of what is on you.
You have power over it.
I'll definitely be doing it. It's just like even right now, I don't
you
know.
know,
I feel I don't even know how to explain it.
you talk like a person that we know, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
You sound just like a woman we helped out, and she was bad. Okay, she wanted to kill her kids and everything. All right, we helped her. All right,
Mhm.
and I know what you're going through. Believe me, have been there. We both have. And I know the two people has been there too. Okay?
Yeah,
So
you don't want that thing to win.
no.
Right.
I've
And
been thinking about this for the longest time. After my husband's told me about my issues, he said that he told me this 10 years ago. I've been married to the same man, never been with no other man but him. He told me, he said, my life and my air was so clear. He said, but soon as you got in the picture, he said, I love you to pieces. But whatever you brought with you from your childhood is clouding up my judgment.
what happened to you? We lost you.
And this is a man who he did not believe in none of that stuff.
Well, we're gonna tell you something, okay? Right now. I'm taking my abilities right now and going into your house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And right now, and I know Becky and Carol is too, but you got to help yourself now and do what we tell you to do. And get that salt, have it melt, and go in the shower and do that. Okay?
Okay.
And then you do your house. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like we told you, and then take that salt and you go around every part of your house. All right?
Yeah.
And you'll hear knocks, but it won't get in. But when you do, you leave your door open so it goes right out. Okay?
I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna get out there on y'all's links and get me some blessed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fight this. I'm sick and tired of feeling like this shield over my back.
But what took you so long to notify?
That's what I mean.
Huh?
What
That
did you say?
spirit around her that I was feeling communicating with her. I
Yeah.
was picking up that it liked to mess behind her back.
Right.
What's outside? Every time that you guys would say something, like even then, I hear something.
Yeah.
There's something there. I promise I'm not crazy.
No.
No, we don't think you're crazy.
No. This
It's kind of like an echo, but a whisper
Mhm.
back here. It shouldn't be back here. I'm on a phone. I'm not on a laptop or anything else.
Yeah. But
It's
see,
gonna do that because you're reaching out for help, and
Help.
it knows.
Right.
I think that's why the light started flickering as soon as.
Demonic entities know us. They know what we do. We battle it.
and
It
So
knows its days are numbered.
when you reach out to us, it already knows us already. We're marked.
but I want you, when you get this stuff done, I want you to notify us. Okay?
Mhm.
Serious. And let us know. All right? Because
Okay.
this way, we're gonna make a couple phone calls. All right?
Okay.
Try to get your help down there.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's in
Alright.
that area.
We'll have somebody check up on you.
Well, I mean, it's attached to me. So how would people be able to, like other people, be able to detach it?
That's where the holy water comes in.
Okay.
That's where the sea salt comes
The
in.
cleansing.
The cleansing.
Yep.
That's why we're telling you. Becky told you to go in the shower and take that. That thing will leave you like that. And that's when you use the holy water to drive it out.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you have to do these. See?
Shoot, I got a head rush.
So, but
I just heard a voice.
I did too.
yeah, I heard a voice.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never quiet.
Yeah. But this is what you got to do. You got to look for your child.
I'm doing this. I am not the type that wants to reach out to people just because I can.
Okay.
My kid has
Because
seen and heard and
I'm
has
going to
experienced
explain.
things because of whatever is there.
Yeah. I'm going to explain something to you. Okay.
Mhm.
We do a lot of cases all over the place. All right. We go in people's houses. We see things that make a belly go puke. Okay.
Mhm.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. All right. The point is that when we say something, a lot of people, oh, I'm going to do this, do that. Then they don't do it. And next month, boom, they call somebody else up to come there and they make it worse. And then the same person calls us to come in there to do it, right? And makes our job a lot harder.
Uh-huh.
And then we got to deal with something bigger than that. If I
Mm.
want to do you. And that's why I asked you about a Ouija board, because I knew your mother was a witchcraft. You see?
It's crazy to think that she is the one. She is the reason
You see?
that this whole time it's like it's her. She did this.
Yeah.
Gosh, she made my life live in hell already, and now to know that after she is gone and she's
Now,
dead, and it's
Well,
yeah,
you
still
got to
there.
realize when they first
I
came
think
out with those boards, the Ouija boards, the age on them is like 5 and up.
yeah.
Yep.
It has no warnings on them. It has no put on protections. Do you know how to put on protections to use this board? Doesn't say anything like that on there.
I'll tell you something
It
And
right
has
now.
no
Ouija boards didn't
precautions.
just come out in the store; they were originated back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something right now. We did a case, and this is the truth. We did a case, had a little girl, all right, and then what? Two boys,
Yep.
and this girl walked past me and said, "You died and came back, and they know who you are." And her eyes was black, and
mm,
she shut our whole equipment off. But, and this girl needed help, but the mother
It was the
wa-
father.
wanted to help.
The mother wanted to help, but the father,
Father
didn't.
didn't. You remember that case we told you, Carol?
Yeah.
You see, and this is what I'm saying, you know. And she's got to have this help because, and I hope she sticks with it for her sake and her daughter. See,
Yeah. Once you have it removed and cleansed, you're
yeah,
gonna feel something that you've never felt probably before in your life, and how
yeah,
light it'll be.
right.
Yep. You'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders.
yeah.
I'd love to have that feeling back again. I don't
Like
think
how
I've
you felt
ever
when you were a
felt like the
child.
pressure was not only ever on me.
Yeah.
Well, also too is lately when I lay down to sleep, and when you're between sleep and awake, you will hear things, see things, whatever. I keep hearing this girl, little bitty girl saying, "I'm still in the burning house, and I'm wearing the white T-shirt." And I'd wake up instantly, and I'm panicking. And I go to my daughter's room, and everything's fine. But still, it's like, you're trying to doze off, and it's somebody's whispering in my ear.
Yep. That's what that thing wants.
I believe it doesn't allow me to have any type of peace.
Right.
No, that's the whole part of it wearing you down because it wants to make you sick.
Yep.
So it
Yep.
makes your body weak.
Okay, this is here's a sample. Okay, Becky just got out of hospital. She was sick. Now, say if she went on a case and somebody's house
Mhm.
and it was bad, this thing will have a field day with her. because she was sick. See, that's what you call weakness. You see, you can have a sore throat, you can have a headache. You shouldn't be in them houses. You shouldn't be doing things. It's the same thing you people being on with the headphones.
Yeah.
If you don't feel good, you shouldn't be on it.
I have y'all on a steady platform. It's just
Yeah.
does not want to stay there.
But yeah, definitely you get help, okay? And you go to that church and you get your husband and your daughter in to go. All right? But you
I will do that because
All
you
right.
know what? I'm sick and
All
tired of this. It's been
yeah.
I feel like decades. I'm 27, but my life has never been. I've never felt in the sense of breathing fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be exhausting.
Yeah. You gotta
And
get
now I've gotten to the point, like I said, I've cut off all my family.
now you go to the store and get yourself a clear bottle. All right, spray bottle, clear, and then bring it into church and they'll fill it for you. And then you tell the minister what's going on with you. You want to be blessed, all right?
The minister may come out to your house too and bless
too.
your house too for you.
Right.
See? And tell them you got your child and what's going on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of minister knows us. All right. That's all you have to do is mention our names. It's Sister Farah. Okay.
Okay.
So
I'll definitely do it because, you guys have opened my mind to, I thought it was just something in the house.
no. And we helped a lot of people. Carol and Becky knows it. Right, Becky? Carol?
Yeah.
We helped a lot of people. And they did too. You know?
I was actually totaling up the other day how many cases we've done. We're well over 200.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And, and a lot of them, I
A
mean,
lot of people don't do homes anymore.
no.
No.
One of
Sad.
our preachers has told us when we was going to church, we don't go to church much often, but when we was, he said that he does come out and bless people's homes.
Which it wouldn't hurt to have them come in and bless it.
Right.
Right. And
So-
he said that, had holy water and all this other stuff and would put the crucifix above every door frame, especially the front and back door, so nothing could ever enter unless it was good. But
see,
I ain't joking to you. After my mom passed, it seems like everything has amplified. And that's been almost 7 years. And it
Yeah.
still feels like when I'm feeling in good spirits and I'm feeling, good about myself, I smell cigarette smoke because my mom was a smoker. And I smell it to the point where my nose holes are burning, my eyes are burning, I'm choking out. I don't smoke, I dip, just so everybody knows. And it would be suffocating to the point that I had to go outside.
Right.
But I want you to keep in contact with us, okay?
I keep hearing, hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I hear it from. I'm in my own room, but I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Something
It's telling me to get off.
Yeah. Where's your daughter?
Huh?
Where's your daughter?
Probably in bed.
My daughter is in the room next to me.
Yeah. She okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing a male voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always been male. It's like a dominant.
It's
Mhm.
over. Yeah, it's over your right
Well,
shoulder.
right there. You guys can't see it. I got some blankets up there, but I got a Bible right there facing my bed. My bed's right here, and every time that you guys say something good, I hear, look, and I look, and it's
Mhm.
telling me, like in my, in my mind, get off.
Right.
Wow.
That's what it wants because it don't want you talking to us because we're helping you. It don't want us helping you.
Yeah, my room has went from probably 75 degrees, and now it feels like I'm in an oven.
Yep,
And
because
I hate the heat, and it just feels like I'm boiling.
it's amped up. It's mad because
Yes,
we're
I
giving
can
you
feel it.
advice what to do.
I could
But
feel
you
its anger and its frustration.
you keep in contact with us. All right. You let me know what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, I will. I mean, you guys have ramped up something through a phone. I thought I was crazy.
Now,
No, unfortunately not.
no, you're not. So, and don't think that way.
Yeah.
That's what it
No.
wants you to.
Yeah.
It wants you
Think the
to think
good
that.
stuff.
Well, I've gotten to the point where I was thinking, I'm better off just secluded, stay to myself.
You know.
Like you guys said, that's what it wants me to think.
Yep, it wants you to isolate yourself from everybody else.
Where's your husband work?
My husband is asleep, and he works in a place where they sell gutters and shingles and stuff like that.
Oh.
But I'm telling you, something has changed in the past 2 weeks. Even he doesn't even communicate like he should.
Now I'm gonna go
But
out
he
on
says
a limb.
nothing's wrong. Like nothing has changed. Nobody's done anything wrong, but he just feels like he has no energy. He has no reason.
How did you find the show? How did you know
Oh,
about the show?
I peeked in on here many times from what's them channels called? It's like Paranormal Estate and Selena Spooky Boo and all this other stuff. People in the comments, I say, hey, in the comments they say, hey, go check out this channel. So I did. They said if you have a real problem, go check out these channels.
How'd you get over Kathy?
And I was thinking, I'll never get no help for what's going on with me. I think it's just me mentally.
No.
No.
Yeah, no. That's what it wants you to think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been diagnosed with anything other than a heart condition. I have a heart condition, but it's not like severe.
And see, and that thing can make it worse.
There it goes. See?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Remember when I mentioned sickness?
Yeah.
Hey?
It is like an abusive boyfriend where they start to dwindle down your family and friends that are around you to have control over the
Yep.
individual. That's exactly what they do, and that's exactly what it's doing to you.
Right.
Hey, Carol.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be a family person. I was down at my dad's and my grandma's place every weekend, spending time, having fun. I haven't been down to their place in 8 months. I've cut
Yeah.
all ties, and when my sisters say, "Hey, we want to come over and bring the kids," I don't
Hey,
feel
Carol.
like I'm up for it. I just don't want it to happen.
Carol,
Yeah.
you ever have a conversation with a ghost?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had one over at Kathy's that night. Oh, man. I just, why don't you just let me be? You know? And that little kid's pounding me in the back. I said, let me go to bed.
Yeah.
And it took remember I told you this? Threw it on the floor and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, but, I look at it this way. It's not the first time, and I look at it this way with her, right? And I'm having this conversation and I'm feeling, what she's going through,
Right.
and when I get that way, it's, ooh. And he gets the same way, We wish we could be right there to do this for her.
Yeah.
That's a long drive.
About 13 hours.
Yeah.
Oof.
So, and we can get somebody down there to come in there and check on her.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's close by.
We're gonna do that.
My buddy Ken 10 Paranormal.
It'll give her some, safe. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And he studied under Bishop James Long. So
Yeah, because just her having this conversation could cause that thing to act up even worse.
Right. Because I noticed something. Each time we're talking to her, she goes off. Back up. You see?
Yeah.
So this thing's playing games with her.
Yep.
I feel like there's static in my head.
They
Are you able to hear us properly?
I can, but it feels like you guys are muffled.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it doesn't want her listening
Yeah.
to us.
And
Yeah.
I've joined many other live streams, and it's the same way. It's like they don't want me to communicate with anyone else.
That's funny
I'll tell
because
you
usually
what.
mine it happens. People turn into they sound like little mechanical people.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut you off from here, okay? Because we don't want to make it any worse. So what we're gonna do, you do what we said, and then we're gonna call a certain person. We're gonna get a hold of them
I'll get a hold of him first thing tomorrow.
to go down there and check on you. Okay?
Okay.
So you have her send you
My email's in the chat there, so you can email me.
and send your,
Or you can look up our name. She just logged right off.
Well, maybe she could still hear you.
No, she's gone right out.
you see what I'm talking about?
Oof.
You see?
Now, people that are watching live can see, you can see what the demonic can do. When you go to try to help somebody.
I was actually hearing her sound weird, like a mechanical voice sound came through a couple times for me.
Huh? She back on?
I'm still here. It kicked me out on my end.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, my email's in the chat. You can email me. You can even type our group name in on Google, and it has even my phone number and contact info for you. So, but we're gonna get ready to wrap up here because I gotta go to work in the morning. So,
Have them come on.
Yeah, you have a busy week this week.
yep.
Yeah, we'll get you on the back.
So, you have any closing remarks?
Remember to smile.
How about you,
Stay
Rebecca?
safe.
Stay strong and stay positive, and don't let anything break you down.
You got it.
She says, already, I sure will take all the info down. I know. Have had bad headache, but good night to all.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. God bless and
Keep you
stay
all
in
in my
touch.
prayers.
Yeah.
We'll be praying for you. All right, I'm going to put you guys backstage for a minute.
Good night, everyone.
We'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Have a good night, Sandy. Remember, guys, if you're being bullied in the paranormal field, you do have a voice. Nobody's better than anybody in this field. We're all after the same common goal to prove the existence of life after death. So, with that being said, everybody, have a good night. God bless. There won't be a podcast Friday night. And we may be on Sunday night. Depends on what time we get back and how tired we are. And remember to come see us at Galena Days, June 4th through the 6th. and stop by our booth. And that being said, everybody have a good night. God bless. Stay safe out there, especially if you're investigating next weekend and traveling. Safe travels, and we will see you soon. Have a good night, everyone.